Hello world, curses of madness be upon you all my friends. I am Euclidean Vision, the emotional support, and the Overwatch Twitter account has just released the personal log of Dr. Mina Liao. After all these years, it feels good to finally get to focus on the research that I am truly passionate about. The Athena prototype has been deemed a success, so much so that Jax finally agreed to authorize my new project, pending future evaluation. And the timing couldn't be better. People are as scared of Omnics as ever, even at a time that they seem more human than ever. Those Omnic monks in Nepal stating that they believe that they possess souls, just as we do. And just the other day I read a story about manufacturing Omnics in London walking off the line claiming they heard the music and wanting to search for meaning in life. Why can't we see that artificial life is still fundamentally life? Instead we're going the opposite direction. Violence against Omnics is on the rise, and even more governments are cracking down on their rights and freedoms. I can only hope that this project can change the conversation, that people can understand that the potential of artificial life is so much greater than whatever we have to gain by treating them as our property or our servants. There is still so much to do, but I have to try to show the world a better way before it's too late. So, there is a ton going on in this personal log here. We first learned that Dr. Mina Liao is Liao's full name, and obviously we're getting it now sort of confirmed how integral to the lore that Liao is, by even the fact that she's being mentioned at all. But we also obviously learned that Mina Liao made Athena, very seemingly, and then went on to work on a new project, which evidently had to do something with the exploration of Omnics possessing souls, and the relationship between human and Omnic. Like, we all know this is going to lead to Echo. I'm pretty confident that that's just, like, the obvious conclusion here. Like, never mind all the original background of the Iris character, and then the Athena iteration of Echo from the original trailer, and now Echo herself. A new project following Athena, especially given the Greek mythology links, Athena leading to Echo. It is just pretty much guaranteed almost at this point. And this sort of raises the question about what Echo is. I've done an entire video speculating on a number of potential ideas about who or what Echo actually is. There's the potential that she's, say, a child of a god program, say the offspring of Athena or an echo of Athena. But I am really hoping, especially as there's this new project and talking about questioning whether machine life possesses souls and that wanting to prove that artificial life is still fundamentally life, I'm pretty confident in my original theory that Echo is Liao. I made this theory ages ago, way before we even had this. Just based off the first Strike cover, it was pretty clear to me that who we thought was Liao was evidently strongly connected to Omnics, and this is just a final confirmation of that. This is amazing. I really like the point that the Omnics in London are claimed to have heard the music, and I'm definitely wondering if that connects to Sigma at all, and if this is actually leading to Overwatch almost setting up like a mythology or some kind of cosmology of its universe. Like, that would be extreme if there's this literal universal music of life. That would be insane. But yeah, I mean, there's so much going on in here that breeds so much potential for the future. I think it's ultimately leading to Echo. That seems to be the clearest option here. But this is Emily just fleshing out our understanding of maybe why Echo exists, or potentially who or what Echo exists as. And yeah, this is incredible. I'm so glad to see them tie all this back together as potentially the final hero to set us up for Overwatch 2, to show us how important the bridge between human and artificial life is, and what it actually means going forward, especially for the war against Null Sector, who are evidently going to be like very definitively of a machine-based mindset. And is everyone going to hate Echo if Echo is a human replicated as an AI? Like, yeah, there's also the debate of how Liao is Echo, if that makes any sense. There's various sort of iterations of that you can claim it's like just a straight up transfer of consciousness, which would be insane. The more likely or sort of like realistic application would be an AI that almost refabricates the person based on their memories, or you sort of make an AI sort of copy of the person but purely based on their memories, and then the AI sort of uses that to instruct how it behaves and applies that in its own way. They're not exactly the same person then, but that can also be used to prove that the person lives on through that sort of process and that artificial life is still fundamentally life. That is what Dr. Mina Liao is seeking to prove, and as we've seen with Overwatch, like, hey, if no one's going to prove it for you, you get stuff done yourself. If Echo is Liao, then Echo is pretty much stark proof that artificial life is still fundamentally life. Never mind the fact that a lot of the artificial life in Overwatch kind of proves that it is fundamentally alive anyway. But never mind. Like, this is fucking awesome. I am so glad to see this. Hopefully this means we'll be seeing Echo sometime this week. And yeah, get yourselves ready, guys. Like, there's no indication here of what kind of kit that Echo would possess, but there's at least a really strong sense of theming and story, cause, desire, the ideas, and just the grander themes of Overwatch, of accepting the other and the conflict of ends versus means. Like, artificial life being fundamentally life is even in that sort of debate, if that makes any sense. Like, I'm really happy to see this going forward. It really paints a cool picture for Overwatch 2, the sort of theological almost conflicts we'll be able to see, more ideological, I guess. But then that really helps strengthen the potential of the actual story, that the reasons these people will be fighting will be based on desire, will be based on ideology, on cause. Like, there will be things here that will be at risk for people, there will be stakes, there will be things that these people will want. And when you have 30, 40 characters who all want very particular extreme things, you're going to get interesting conflict. So yeah, all told, the personal log of Dr. Mina Liao has got me insanely excited. The polish of this year's Archives event and how they're sort of playing with the PvE is also incredibly promising. I've got a video coming up on potential Talon units. I've just done 2 discussing potential null sector units we could be fighting in Overwatch 2 and how they can expand the PvE sort of mechanically. But hey, story-wise, Overwatch, you don't give us enough personally, but this is a great start. Like, this piece isn't brilliantly written at times. There's odd lines that when I was reading it out at the beginning felt odd to say. But again, thematically, Overwatch here is really staying true to its core. And that's great to see. I'm really excited to see what this has in store for us. Hopefully I will see you in the next few days when we get to see Echo finally get her sexy ass out on the field. I have been Euclidean Vision, an incredibly excited emotional support. Take care of yourselves out there, teammates, and may the glorious light of Robo Best Girl shine within you. Bye bye.